There is a big revival push coming in from the Congress party on the road to the 2024 general elections. Today, the Congress announced its Bharat Jodo Yatra, which will kick off on the 7th of September from Kanyakumari and traverse 3,500 kilometers through 12 states to end in Kashmir over 4 months later. The plan was announced by Congress leaders Jairam Ramesh and Digvijay Singh, who confirmed that the Padyatra would be flagged off by Congress MP Rahul Gandhi with a core group of 100 to 150 party workers. Rahul Gandhi has also reached out to 150 civil society groups to take part in this yatra. The Congress party says that such a movement is the need of the hour. Jairam Ramesh has said inflation, GST, unemployment and social polarization are breaking India, adding that the mass movement is aimed to strengthen the Congress party ahead of 2024 general elections. Digvijay Singh called the yatra an essential move to protect democracy and the constitution. It is an ambitious move from the Congress, which continues to find itself on the back foot in the political arena. Remember, this also comes ahead of internal elections in the party, where all indications suggest that Rahul Gandhi has opted out and the Congress could see a non-Gandhi as president. So can the Congress revive itself through such a movement? Joining me on the show, Tuhin Sinha, spokesperson of the BJP, Rohan Gupta, representing the Congress, Rashid Kidwai, author. Rohan Gupta, what will this yatra really achieve? Will it really be able to solve the fundamental problems that ail the Congress party?
See, Maria, this is not only about Congress party. This is about the whole country. If you see BJP's role, today, whether it is inflation, whether it is GST, whether it is unemployment, all sorts of the issues, where the economic issues, this government has miserably failed. The only issue they are scoring or they are winning election is dividing the country. So this is the time for uniting the country. Bharat Jodo is the need of an hour. If they are not successful in dividing the society, I am 100% sure that propaganda will be exposed and the people will talk about their performances.
I want to understand from you, Rohan Gupta, has the Congress party given up on Gujarat and Himachal? Because if this yatra begins on 7th and Rahul Gandhi is to flag this off, it clearly means that he is not really available for campaigning in these states.
You are not updated. 5th of September, Rahul Gandhi is coming to Gujarat. He is meeting all our workers, the booth workers, and then he is going there. And even after he flags off the yatra, there is possibility that in between the yatra, he might attend the programs and might join the yatra back. So it's not about, leaving Gujarat. Today we had a whole workshop of our workers in presence of K.C. Venugopalji and the whole Congress leadership. See, it is a larger idea, Maria. What's happening is, what BJP is doing, if you see any case today, whether it is Bilkis Bano or any other case, what BJP is trying to do is divide the society. They know that until they do this Hindu-Musliman, they cannot survive in the power. Otherwise, people will talk about unemployment. Otherwise, people will talk about their failed promises. Otherwise, people will talk about...
Okay, Tuhin Sinha, the Congress says that you are deflecting issues, that as far as the bigger issues of the people is concerned, that is what this yatra will be raising.
Well, good evening, Maria. First of all, Congress embarking on Bharat Jodo Yatra in the first place sounds very ironical. It sounds very oxymoronic because Congress's track record on Bharat Jodo is disastrous. They could not take a stand on Article 370. Rather, they in fact supported, they wanted reimposition of Article 370. When Rahul Gandhi would go to campaign in Kerala, he would criticize people from North India. When he would go to campaign in Assam, he would criticize people from Gujarat. Until a few months ago, he was insistent India is a union of states. So I think their own track record on Bharat Jodo is disastrous. Secondly, as the Honorable Prime Minister had clearly pointed out in his speech, till these parties come out of their culture of corruption and nepotism, they have no future and the people would reject them, which is what has happened. So I think this is a desperate gambit by the Congress in the existential crisis that it is facing to somehow survive.
Okay.
But that again is a big question.
Rohan, this is desperate attempt because you have organizational issues, internal differences, likes of Anand Sharma and Ghulam Nabi Azad, who are part of Group of 23. They have become even more vociferous in their opposition. All these certainly do not bode well for the Congress party.
Every party has its own issue. Why you are forgetting Mr. Nitin Gadkari? Why you are forgetting Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan? So anything, Congress is not only about Congress party, it's about saving the country. See, larger idea here is what, Maria? What BJP is trying to do is they are weakening the country for their electoral role, electoral gain, which Congress has never done. This is the basic issue. The China comes and occupies our land. BJP is always in denial mode. This is what they are doing to our country. They are just misguiding the people. They are just diverting attention from the core issues. Any government is elected to power to perform, to show to the people that, okay, these are our promises and this is our delivery. What BJP is doing today? You ask anybody in Gujarat or Himachal or anywhere, the only thing where BJP is successful is polarization. The day this myth is over,
Okay.
BJP will
So,
be...
in respond to this charge of polarization, it's not only coming from the Congress, it's coming from all your political opponents.
But what is new in it? Yes, today there is polarization, but of a completely different kind. It is between corrupt and non-corrupt. It is between dynasts and non-dynasts. It is between performers and non-performers. Rohan Gupta just raised the issue of the changes in our parliamentary board. Does he have a problem with new people getting chances? Because that is precisely what the Congress culture is. They never give chance to anybody for the last 24 years, barring two people. Nobody has got a chance to be the president of the Congress party. So these are the issues which even the Congress, the people of the country now identify. The polarization is there, yes. But it is now between performers and non-performers, dynasts and non-dynasts,
Okay.
and corrupt and non-corrupt.
Okay. Rashid,